My granddaughter was born in the middle of the night tonight. So anyway, just really very, very ecstatic over that. Very tearful. Don't know why I cry at everything, but I do. Anyway, but the like the Ascended Masters, when I asked who wanted to come in, Lady Nada was the one that responded. She is the master of the sixth ray, and she's the one who takes care of all the babies that have decided to come to Earth, or the babies who have changed their mind, or the babies who are aborted, or the babies who, you know, are part of SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome, you know, the babies who lose their lives. You know, it probably usually up to the age of 2. She has a nursery for them. And there have been times in my life where I have worked very, very closely with Lady Nada. I see she's almost, she looks like a figure very similar to Mother Mary. She, you know, has that same kind of elongated face, blonde hair, usually is seen with roses. And a lot of times she has a scent of roses. So she is, and the very special time that I had with her was when one of my clients had rescued a greyhound. And greyhounds, after they are given, you know, after they're usually sold for dog meat after about 4 years of racing. And so there's a huge rescue foundation out there. And they, this one was called Willow. And Willow was trained to be a service dog. And one of the things that Willow did was to be very, very empathetic. I mean, incredibly empathetic about people who were having difficulty with, for whatever reason, like getting back into society. And Megan, the gal who was his trainer, told me that when Willow was, when one of the very first clients that they saw was a young man who had tried to commit suicide. And at the time they saw him, he had been in the hospital for 6 months and was not responsive, would not talk to anybody, would not share anything. I mean, it was as if there was a ghost there, you know. So effectively, Willow started at the end of his bed, and every time they came back, Willow just got a little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Finally, Willow was kind of almost like next to him, and he decided, I think, with that, that he would open up. And he started to effectively heal from whatever were the events that led him to try to commit suicide, and now apparently goes around the world sharing his story, especially to like high schools and to children who are vulnerable to feeling there is so much despair. I heard a statistic the other day on PBS that took my breath away. They said pre-COVID that 26% or 25% of the teenagers, the young people, were you know, feeling a sense of despair. During COVID, it went up to like 36%, and now it's just under 50. So it's like 49%. And that just absolutely boggled my mind that many people feel a sense of despair. That but anyway, that to continue the story of Willow, this is so common in the rescue dogs from the greyhound racing. They come down with cancer, and it's usually bone cancer. And typical, he came down with cancer. And so I initiated him into as a Reiki master teacher the day before he was to be euthanized. And that the next day, when he was euthanized, I had the vision of him working in the nursery with Lady Nada. And I shared this with the his owner. And I said, working with all the babies. I didn't know this about him. He loved babies. She never shared that with me. She never said that to me. But that's when he crossed over into spirit, that's what he chose to do, was to work with the infants and everything. So anyway, Lady Nada, master of the sixth ray, just a very special goddess figure. And so we're going to work, whatever comes in today is going to come in through, through her prompting and everything. So anyway, however you want to visualize the people that you wish to send Reiki, people, places, or things. And, because everything is a piece of God. So everything has God force in it. So absolutely don't feel that, geez, I really want to send it to a special place or a special animal. Absolutely, that is perfect. So visualize that. So that's going to be the first thing. And as always, put yourself within the Reiki share. That's critical. And then put Mother Earth in the Reiki share. And then let's begin. So you can hold the vision between your hands. You can hold it within your third eye. You can project it in front of you, however you want to do it. So anyway, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And let's make sure everybody's muted. Okay. Good. All right. Dear Mother, Father, God, divine, infinite spirit, source of all that is, we thank you for this opportunity to meet once again and have our Reiki share. We thank you for the opportunity to send healing wherever it is needed, to whomever or whatever it is needed. We thank you for the people who take the time out of their busy lives to gather together in this precious, sacred moment. We thank you for the birth of baby Juno. And we thank you that she decided to come as quickly as she did. 3 hours of labor is a pretty fast delivery, and I'm very, very happy for my daughter-in-law. And we ask that Lady Nada guide and lead us through this meditation. And the first thing that we're going to be working with today is Lady Nada's color, which is rose pink, a beautiful shade of the most delicate rose that you can imagine. See yourself being flooded with that color. See the people, places, or things that you have asked for this Reiki share to be also encased in an egg form of rose pink, and see the mantle of Lady Nada encompass this special group as we continue with our healing, as we intercede for all those that are near and dear to us. We take that rose color and we move it into the crown chakra. And from the crown, we see it expand into all the folds of our brain, all the crevices, all the areas, and we see the same for everyone else that we have asked intercession for, so that no part of the crown is eliminated. And we see the beautiful 1,000-petal lotus that represents our crown slowly open up as a full meditation and open up its petals so that every petal is completely receptive to the color and the healing energy. Every single virtue that we work with that guides us is enhanced by the rose pink color of Lady Nada. And we move that rose pink color down into our third eye. And in our third eye, we look at all the beings in spirit that surround us, that guide us, that are there for us if only we ask for it. We have to give them permission. And we thank our angels. We thank our archangels, our ascended masters for this, their presence in our life. We thank St. Patrick. We thank St. Bernadette, Blessed Mother, Divine Feminine, Saint Teresa of Avila, Saint Teresa the Little Flower, Saint Catherine, all the goddesses from the Hindu line, the Asian line, all the goddesses from mythology, from Greek, from Roman, from Norse, from Celtic, from the Druid line, We thank the elementals, the sylphs, the nature spirits of wind, the salamanders, the nature spirits of fire, the undines, the nature spirits of water, the gnomes, the nature spirits of earth, for their assistance in helping us bring the earth back to the pristine condition she was when she was created. And we gather that rose ball of light and send it forth through our intentions. And we gather and place it in our throat. And we see that our throat is the color of the rose ball of light from Lady Nada is mixing with the blue tone of our throat chakra. And it is bringing forth a beautiful new color for us. It's softening the blue of our throat, and it's radiating a compassion and a love for humanity that is aligned with divine will. And it's also bringing forth a tolerance for other people's point of view, a tolerance that we did not know we had. Because there is room for all of God's creation to express their point of view. And we expand the light in our throat, not only to encompass the earth, but also to encompass our solar system, as well as other solar systems, and radiate out into the cosmos and allow it to reach into all the corners of the universe that house the different varieties of beings that live there. And we bring that rose-colored ball of light and place it in our heart. It already exists as the pink light of compassion, but now we strengthen that pink color with the rose of tolerance, the rose of patience, the rose of acceptance. The rose of understanding that every time we give, we get. As we give, we receive. And now we bring the rose color of Lady Nada into our solar plexus. And we extend it into the solar plexus of every single person, place, or thing that is our intention. And we see the tinge of rose on the brilliant yellow of the solar plexus. And we see that growing and growing and growing. Everything we are, we owe to the sun, and the sun is reflected in our solar plexus. We are the same light the same fire, the same intensity as the sun. And we have the ability to radiate forth wherever we go, whoever we touch, even if it is with our thoughts. We bring forth the same radiance as the sun. And now we move the rose ball of light into our sacral. And so we tinge it with a slight pink overtone, a rose-colored overtone on that sacred part of us. And we recognize that we have the capacity to bring forth what pushes out of us, what comes into us as a great idea. If God brings you to it, God will bring you through it. And however your sacral expresses itself, in whatever manner, in whatever improvement for humanity, honor that. And we also honor the new life that comes to the earth every single moment, every single second, fearlessly accepting the challenges without even knowing what those challenges are. And now we move the rose-colored ball of light into the root chakra, into a flaming red ball. The rose gets absorbed in the red, but even then, it has a slightly different tone to its color, a slight tint of something else. It's the rose of compassion. And the first person that we need to place compassion in is ourself. And we see the foundation of our life, our root chakra, healing, getting stronger, facing all the challenges that come and are presented to us, because we know we are equipped with whatever it is that we need, whether it is meeting financial challenges, health challenges, relationship challenges, social challenges, mental challenges, emotional challenges. We are equipped. We have the ability to bring everything into our life that gives us the tools that we need to advance in the way that we think is right for us. We do not allow anybody else's opinions to dissuade us from our path. We move forward. We are strengthened. We are whole. We are healed. And we extend this healing to every single one of our intentions. And now we smooth our auric field 3 times, and the auric field of our intentions 3 times. And we seal everything with the sign of the infinity 3 times. And we thank the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, the Reiki masters, the ancestors, and all the spiritual beings of light that accompany us on our journey. And I thank Lady Nada for her participation and her help in this meditation and for her assistance to the babies of the world. And we thank everyone here for being a part of this journey. We thank you. We love you. We honor your presence here. Namaste. Okay, thank you. And thank you